Hey guys, what's up? It's Canvai Jake, and today I'm here with my thoughts on the new game Pokemon Go, and I'm going to be taking the negative point of view today and starting with my 5 problems with Pokemon Go. So, I gotta say first off, I do love the game, don't get me wrong, but I thought I'd go ahead and try to make a difference in the world or something, or just let people know some issues I have with it. See if you guys agree, or see if you guys disagree. I love to hear people's thoughts, so make sure when the video is over to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. So number 1 is battery life, which I do understand that, while you're catching Pokemon or at the gym or whatever, it's going to be using your battery life just like any other game. But I think you should be able to hatch eggs. I think you should be able to have your screen off and walk around and hatch your eggs, because it's not like your game is constantly open when you're wanting to hatch eggs. I'd love to just walk around work and hatch my egg, or walk around the house, but no, can't do that, because you gotta have the freaking game on. It's draining your battery. So it should run in the background for functions like hatching eggs. Also, imagine just walking around with the app off, and all of a sudden your phone buzzes and a little notification pops up and it's like, yo, squirrels were nearby, and you're like, oh crap. So you launch the app and then you go find the Squirtle. So I don't think the app should have to be on at all times. I think that they need to find a way to run it in the background, and if not, you know what, we're just gonna have battery issues. But I do think battery is an issue with the game. Number 2 is egg hatching. It's kind of sort of buggy, glitchy, inaccurate in general. Eggs can hatch while you're catching a Pokemon, so they hatch in the background and you don't even know it sometimes. You might, like I said, be catching a Pokemon, and in the background your little Eevee is hatching out of his egg. You didn't even know it, because by the time you're done catching your Pokemon, the egg hatching animation's over, and now Eevee somehow is now lost in the hundreds of Pokemon you have in your inventory. You didn't even know it until a day later, when you're like, oh, I wonder how much miles or kilometers I have on my egg, and then that egg's gone, and you're just like, what the heck? Where'd that go? So I think they need to fix that as well, so the animation waits till you're done catching Pokemon or doing whatever. Number 3 is Pokestop locations. The problem is that it's kind of cool that you can go to a park and they're all over. Because that encourages people to go to the park and walk in a safe area and walk around and catch Pokemon. But the issue is that they're also in the downtown area of my town. They are all over, but yet even though there's sidewalks on the south side of our town, since the businesses aren't so close together, there's 2 every mile, maybe 1 a mile, maybe 1 every 2 miles. They are so spread out. And for instance, next to my house, there's 2 of them, which is kind of cool, but you have to walk across a highway where there's no sidewalks, and then there's one right next to a liquor store, and then actually it's on to the right and left of the liquor store. So I guess they're encouraging kids to walk across the road and walk next to a liquor store just to get their Pokemon. So that's kind of ridiculous in that sense. Plus also, what the heck, that doesn't even make sense. But Disney World has I want to say hundreds, but probably not 100, I don't know. I'll show you a picture here on screen. There are Pokestops all over Disney World. It's ridiculous. There's so many of them, and people are probably going to Disney World now just to play Pokemon, not even riding rides or for Disney. Screw Mickey the Mouse, it's all about Pikachu now. I'm just kidding. I don't know if people actually go there just for that, but still, it is kind of an issue where these Pokestops are, and I wish they put more thought into putting them in safe locations, and also into having them in more locations that aren't just so squished together. Number 4 is where Pokemon are spawning. So this is sort of my biggest issue with the game that I think definitely needs to be reworked. It's sort of based off their old game called Ingress, which is also a location-based game. Niantic is one of the creators of Pokemon Go, kind of the main creator actually, and they have an old game called Ingress, where it's also just walking around to create a goal and play the game, or not create a goal, meet a goal, play the game. Anyways, and the way that it works in Pokemon Go, and the way they have a Pokemon spawning, is a system based off of popularity in that area, or humans that have, I think they did it through cell phone usage, or just somehow knowing the amount of people in that area. So if you go into Walmart, you have a way higher chance of catching a Bulbasaur than you do going to the actual woods and catching it, which I think is kind of crazy, because the amount of animals in Walmart, it consists of flies and I don't know, germs, which aren't even animals. So just there's no animals there, but yet if you're thinking oh, I'm gonna go on a hike in the woods to catch me some Bulbasaur or catch me some Pokemon, no, that ain't gonna work. I mean, you might catch a few Rattata, Weedle, Pidgey, and walk for miles and maybe find one Bulbasaur, but it's not very. It's way more rewarding to go to a public area, and I wish it wasn't like that. So yeah, I think they needed to rework that system. And number 5 is sort of a silly one. How the heck is the Flash supposed to hatch his eggs? Because it's not fair. It's not his fault he's so fast. He should just because he runs around at 400 miles an hour doesn't mean he shouldn't be able to hatch his eggs, because they have a limit on how fast you can be going while you hatch your eggs, and they don't know how fast I can run. So that's kind of silly, because it sucks for him. He can't run around fast and hatch his eggs. I'm just messing. I understand that it discourages people from playing Pokemon Go and driving, which is kind of nice. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I gotta say, I want to point this out before everyone's like, "Oh, this is a good game. Why are you hating on it?" I love the game. Me and Mr. Movie 9 actually went out to our local park, and ran around for an hour and tried to play the game. It was a blast, actually. So I do love the game. I just thought I'd point out some of the problems I have with it, and I'm pointing them out in hopes that they get fixed and that the game can become even better. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you liked it, and heck, drop a dislike if you disliked it. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. This is Jake, and these are just my thoughts.